Papa Golf, turning downwind.
Still kind of hazy at altitude, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if you can see, there's 4 jets right up there all clumped together.
Oh yeah, well they're all spraying
All different.
chemicals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see them. Now what is that? Is that trim?
Trim, yeah.
Maria, midfield, left crosswind 27.
Trying to trim it down. That's so I don't have to hold pressure on this.
Right.
I want to trim it out for straight and level flight.
So that adjusts.
The rear stabilator.
Okay.
I want my vertical VSI, my vertical speed indicator here to be on 0. Right now we're still climbing, but. This one right here.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
I want to try to cruise up that way about 2,500 feet or close.
What is the ceiling on your license? How high can you fly?
I am legally allowed to go higher than this plane will go. I had it up to 11.5 this past summer. Mark and I, right over top of Mansfield, went up to 11.5.
Huh.
It won't climb any higher than that. The air's thin, the prop doesn't pull as much, the wings don't get as much lift, and then again I had Mark in there too, so.
Now what is the...
For Clinton traffic, Satabria left base.
Is there
27.
any aerodynamic benefit at all to higher altitude?
For a prop plane, no.
Okay.
Woodcounty traffic 285 Bravo Golf on base, runway 28 Wood County.
All right, for a piston-driven plane, no.
Okay.
For a jet or a turboprop, yes. That's why commercial jets fly as high as they do. The air's thinner.
Doesn't move.
I'm sorry?
The air, I assume that the air really moves less. It's less affected by ground wind.
By ground wind, yeah, but you still got the jet stream up that way. That's not what some of that turbulence is. The benefit is the air's thinner, you get less drag going through it, and the engines run at maximum efficiency at that altitude. That's why commercial airliners fly that high. Even if you're just going from Cleveland to Detroit, you still go up quite a ways.
Gotcha.
Now cold air, these planes perform so much better in cold air than they do hot.
Yep.
So, see the layer, if we were down below, you can see the layer, right?
Yeah.
We're just slightly above it right now.
Yeah.
Down below it, there would be a few bumps.
Right.
Fly?
Say again?
Do you want to fly?
And Williams County traffic, finance 7232 Bravo is 10 miles to the east-northeast inbound landing.
Well, the answer to that question is not really.
Oh, well, I'm not going to make you.
Oh, I know.
I didn't know if you were interested in maybe wanting to get a feel for how sensitive the...
Oh, I know it's sensitive. The green line is this not my target heading?
Yeah, I set that. That's going to be your course. This is telling us we are directly on course. We're turning right.
Yep.
Currently. And this wanders as well.
Okay.
I would... it's a gyroscope and it precesses. So every 15 minutes or so, you're supposed to reset it with the compass.
Gotcha.
So the best thing to do is not get fixated on this.
Yeah.
75% out the window, 25% in.
Gotcha.
It's hazy today, so it's a bad day for it, but it's a good idea to pick a point on the horizon that you know and just fly towards that point.
Yep.
And every now and then glance down at your altitude. We're going to go at 3,000 feet. That's right where we're at. Right. Pull the power back a little bit.
Pull it back?
Save some gas.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
No, not you. I'm sorry. I was going to pull the power back.
I got it.
We're starting to come down with the power reduction, so.
Cessna 241 Lima, Hillsdale traffic, Cessna 241 Lima is 4 miles to the east, inbound 28 Hillsdale.
Very sensitive, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, it's literally you can feel just touching it a hair.
Yep. You want to do some turns? Get a.
I'm good.
Good. It'll do it.
Oh, I believe you.
Airspeed now is about 115, but our ground speed's 123, 122.
Now, why are they so vastly different?
Because we've got, let's see, 115, there's about an 8-knot tailwind.
Okay.
Which isn't much.
Right.
I mean, when you get up there when it's 15, 20 knot tailwind or headwind, that really affects. This is our airspeed here. It's 115. And the GPS is where we're getting our ground speed from.
Yep.
We're going to listen for a moment to Mansfield's information.
Okay.
Contact, you have information. Romeo.
Romeo, it's about to start over.
Mansfield Tower information, Romeo, time 1552 Zulu. Wind variable at 3, visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 09, dew point 01. Altimeter 3023. Visual approach and use runway 32. Intersect runway operations in effect. Notice airman. Man's locator out of marker out of service. Advise initial contact, you have information. Romeo.
When we call Mansfield approach, we got to tell them we've got Romeo. They won't let you into the airspace without the current weather.
Oh, I gotcha.
And they change that about 54, 55 minutes after the hour, so that information's only 20 minutes old.
Gotcha.
So it won't change.
You know what's different about flying than a flight simulator?
The full motion, the feel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all feel.
But yeah, I mean, just because you can fly a sim, some guys that can fly sims, it's easier to transition to an airplane because they understand what things do.
Right.
But they'll all tell you that it's way different than they had thought it would be.
Well, I think if you have any experience driving, it is a lot by feel, that you make adjustments by feel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's, I like simulators probably to have a better understanding of how everything operates, but I think you don't get the feel of the actual flying part.
You don't.
I am amazed at how hypersensitive this is to touch.
See if you can come back to your left a little bit. Right here, the circle's the plane, and that's the course. Okay, so there you go. Now straighten out, straighten level, and you'll intercept that. That will start, the line will start moving back over to the circle.
Okay. I see I have a tendency to kind of drift right.
Yeah.
Even though I'm picking spots, it's hard to, after a little bit, when you're picking something out on the horizon, you kind of lose your original point of reference.
Yes.
I was shooting for that, looks like a body of water over there, whatever that is.
That's probably the Willard Reservoir.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Mansfield's also got a VOR, you know that the VOR out there out between Lacer and Bowman?
It's right by Tom Reed's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we wanted to go to that VOR, first of all, let me see something. Okay, we identify it. You're drifting right. All right.
Oh.
.108. Hold on. .088. Okay. That's right. I want to fly at 2. Course. That's telling us if we want to fly right directly to the Mansfield VOR, we're going to have to fly a 135 heading. That'll take us to the VOR. That won't take us to the airport,
Right.
but that's how that works for navigation.
You should have, when Tom, I don't know if you're familiar with Tom Reed at all, when he built his barn out there.
You're drifting.
I know, I was
Okay.
watching this.
Oh, you're watching it swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just watching it. When he built that, he had to get a special variance from the FFA, or
yeah.
FAA, and he had to dig it down in order to,
So you wouldn't block the signal.
yes.
Yeah.
Which way am I drifting? Am I drifting?
You're left. Yeah, you
Okay,
need to
that's
go
what I
right.
thought. All right. That's kind of fun, though.
It is. Here you can. This will kind of give you a little
Yeah. I
situational awareness. It's not. There you go. Straighten it back up. It'll keep coming.
there's a lot to look at.
There is. And you probably haven't even checked the oil pressure or anything like that to make sure the engine's still running.
I did. I was watching this amp meter
Yeah.
bounce.
That's my every time my strobe
Okay.
fires.
Gotcha.
Tells me we're 17.5 nautical miles away.
Yeah.
Still about 10 minutes. I'll wait about 5 and call them. Doing great on your altitude.
That doesn't seem to be very difficult. I mean, obviously, you're not making a whole lot of adjustment.
Fly on a windy day.
Oh, I can't imagine.
That's when it gets fun. I mean, you're chasing it all over the place. It won't, even if you trim it out, it won't stay on altitude. You're
Right.
constantly making adjustments.
Interesting that you can kind of get a feel a little bit which way you're kind of headed.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a minute to kind of adjust to that.
You mean which direction, north, south?
Yeah.
Here you can.
Right.
A lot of the fields are square.
Yep.
You get down south and everything is, there's
Chopped up.
nothing straight. There's hills, there's mountains, there's... Up in the northern part of Ohio, it's all pretty much on right angles. Are you doing okay, Shell?
Yeah.
Okay. You get really screwed up when you get down. If we would have gone over towards Urbana, we would have been really screwed up, or Columbus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sensitive. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take much to be going left or right, does it?
No. I'm gonna call him. 24-2. Mansfield approach, Cherokee 4257 Juliet.
Cherokee 4257 Juliet, Mansfield approach, the Mansfield altimeter 3022, stay position and intentions.
We're about 10 to the northwest. We'd like to come inbound for a touch and go, please. And we've got Romeo.
November 57 Juliet, Roger sir, are you going to be requesting flight following after your touch and go?
Negative. We're going to do touch and go and then head back to Shelby VFR.
November 57 Juliet, Roger, reset transponder, squawk 4735.
4735, 57 Juliet. Can't go into their Class D airspace until they identify us, which as soon as he comes back.
November 57 Juliet, radar contact 9 miles north of Mansfield Airport, and verify you do have the field in sight, sir.
Not quite yet, still a little hazy. I'll let you know.
November 57 Juliet, Roger, it's at your 12 o'clock, about 8 miles now, so just let me know when you pick it up.
57 Juliet, Roger. All right, Lance, I'm going to take it back if you don't mind.
No.
All right.
No, I don't
Okay.
mind. It's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you didn't say no. It's my plane. Mansfield approach 57 Juliet. We've got the field in sight.
November 57 Juliet, Roger, contact tower 119.8.
119.8, 57 Juliet. Mansfield Tower, Cherokee 4257 Juliet at 3000.
Cherokee 4257 Juliet, Mansfield Tower, enter right downwind for runway 32.
Right downwind for 3257 Juliet. Fuel pump on. Inside Mansfield. About 500 more feet.
November 57 Juliet, proceed VFR on course.
57 Juliet, VFR to Shelby, 57 Juliet.
That doesn't mean nothing?
No, it's just a reminder.
Yeah.
What I typically do when I'm going on short trips is I fly one way on one side, the other way on the other side, that way they're equal.
Yep.
November 57 Juliet, no traffic observed between you and Shelby Airport. Squawk maintain VFR, approved changes approved, have a good day.
Frequency change approved, thank you very much, 57 Juliet. Hit VFR button. It says VFR, thank you. My camera came back on, maybe it just got hot.
Could be.
Skyhawk 9060 Hotel is 10 miles to the southeast at 3,000 feet. We'll be overflying the VOR.
Alright, I got the airport already.
Joining a low level left downwind for a circling approach to 25.
At the airport, I can see the hangars.
Roger, traffic at 2 departing a pattern to the southwest, flag west.
Oh, yeah. It now.
Runway traffic, Skylink just flight 10 miles out on the RNAV 23 approach runway.
Since there's virtually no wind, we're going to land to the north.
I see my house.
Do you?
Yep.
Not sure if I know exactly where you live.
It's I guess it would be the bottom right-hand corner of that development.
Okay, the upper
little,
half?
Yeah.
Okay.
This side, I guess if you're looking at it as a square, it would be the lower right corner of the square, the triangle kind of backyard there.
Oh, okay, cool. Shelby traffic, Cherokee 4257 Juliet's crosswind for 36 Shelby. I honestly expected to hear more people flying today than everybody's talking at once.
Yeah.
I've landed in the grass here several times.
I would assume you'd almost prefer it.
It's short. I've only ever landed to the south because it's uphill. I don't think I would like landing to the north.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like landing in grass, but Shelby's grass, I think it's only 1,800 feet. And if you're not right on the money, you know, if you float halfway down the runway before you touch down, you're going to run off the end.
Yep. I think it's just because you like these left turn approaches.
I do. Well, that's standard. Left-hand traffic patterns are standard.
Because you're right there and you can see.
Yeah, exactly. The Mansfield put me on right traffic because I was approaching from that side.
Yeah.
Power bag. Power bag. Fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3.
It's a beautiful day to fly.
What kind of traffic can I be short flight on 28?
Late of the flap. So this is going to be wide. Shelby traffic 57 Juliet base 36 Shelby.
Bay, Diamond 660 Delta Charlie, we're 2 miles south, heading into left, 45 downwind, to runway 21, Putin Bay.
Shelby traffic 57 Juliet, final 36. Shelby.
Romeo Unicom, terminal RV 512 Juliet Mike on the RNAV 118.
Portland traffic, Cherokee 103 final 27 Portland.
I like to hear that thing say 500 feet above the ground as I'm just turning on the final. That's my target altitude for that position. Something burning over there, a bunch of black smoke.
Yep.
Mansfield's runway is 3 times as wide as this. It's as wide as the grass is on either side here.
Yep. That was almost too much fun.
It was. Love doing this.
It's amazing to me leaving Mansfield, making it to Shelby in what, 2-3 minutes?
Yep.
I don't even know what it was.
Yeah, I don't know, probably 5. Yeah. What is that static noise?
I don't know. Sounds like a connection. Typically what it is. It is. That's what it is.
Yeah. Camera must have gotten hot because it's still running after I restarted it.
Weird.
Off.